Hello. So, I'm a little late to this one. I know Superman came out a week ago or so. I've seen it twice. I made sure that I know how I feel about it. And after this being the most anticipated movie of the year for me, especially after what happened with the Snyderverse, and it kind of disappointed me how that series turned out. And I can gladly say that the new Superman movie, is good. It's not amazing, it's not perfect, but it is really good. I'd say it checks most of the boxes for me. It made me feel like how I felt as a kid watching a superhero movie. I haven't felt that in a long time. I guess that's because most superheroes are depicted in a very dark and edgy way nowadays, and that's fine. You know, it works for certain characters, but I thought that when they tried to do that with Superman for Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, didn't really translate well onto screen because Superman inherently is not a dark character. He can't be a dark character, he's Superman. So I'll start by saying that James Gunn, I feel, understands the character. That's the really important thing to me, is that he definitely understands what Superman is about, who he is as a character, and what he stands for. And that was the absolute essential thing, because I feel like that's the problem Zack Snyder had, was that he just didn't quite get Superman and what was special about him, and he was trying too much to change the character. I don't feel James Gunn's trying to mess with Superman here. I also thought that David Cornsweet, I think that's his name, great, really great as Superman. Very good job. I thought he looks the part, he acts the part, he's got that sort of deep bravado, but he also has like a very timid, gentle side to his vibe, you know? Like, that's how Christopher Reeves felt. He had like a masculine tone, but he also felt like he's very gentle soul at the same time, and I think that's a good balance. As for my favorite part of the movie, which is casting choice wise, I was really scared about what they were going to do with Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is one of my favorite bad guys of all time, and I was so scared when I heard Nicholas Hoult is going to play him, and not because I don't like Nicholas Hoult. I think Nicholas Hoult is great. Tolkien, great movie. But I thought, is he really a good choice for Lex Luthor though? But I must say, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is my favorite part of the movie. He just felt so evil. Just such an awful person, and it was everything I wanted from that character. Out of all the things in this movie that I saw, the one thing that I'm just most excited to see more of is Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor. I cannot wait. If we get an Injustice League movie or something like that with like Lex Luthor running a group of bad guys like with Joker or something, a Lex Luthor Joker team up would be amazing. I'm fanboying out a bit, but yeah. Now, Rachel Brosnahan, I think that's how you pronounce her name, I'm not sure. Sorry, these are all new actors, you know, David Cornsweet, that I've never heard of before until this movie. I'm not sure what they've been in, but yeah, Rachel Brosnahan is Lois Lane. I was upset with Snyder's casting choice for Lois Lane in the last series. She just didn't feel like a character. It was just sort of the girl that Superman saves, which is not Lois Lane. Lois Lane is not a damsel in distress character. If you watched even the original Christopher Reeves movies, Lois is a very like independent character who has like a feisty flair to her, but she also really loves Clark a lot and cares deeply about him. And you know, there's like that balance of, yeah, she's independent, she can take care of herself, but she's not, oh, I don't need Clark, I don't need any man sort of character. She's not like that. This Lois Lane, Rachel Brosnahan, is just, she was so much like the original one from the Christopher Reeves films. She just emulated everything about Lois Lane just great casting. She looks the part too, which is I know that's not saying a whole lot, but you know, I'm sorry, after the Snyderverse, I don't hate the Snyderverse, but I have just so many issues with it. I made a video about it a while ago. I really feel like I'm watching a movie where the cast members genuinely care a lot about the characters they're playing. Like they put in the effort to research the way that they are, how they talk, how they act. And I'm just very impressed by that. Onto the story. This is where my issues come in. Not because it's a bad story, it is good. But it is messy, to say the least. There's a lot of issues pacing-wise, I think, especially near the ending of the film, the latter half of the movie. The movie really throws you right into it. There's too much straight away. There is a lot that they're trying to explain to us in the first 10 minutes of the movie, and I just, it's like constant exposition. I think a little bit of it could have been removed just to make it a little slower, but having said that, the things that are in it are all good. It's just, it feels like I don't have enough time to learn about the world. I know that James Gunn didn't want to do an origin story, but this very much feels like the second movie in a trilogy that we are already exposed to. So this feels like the sequel to a movie I didn't watch. I'm still thinking about the movie because I haven't got all my opinions 100% solid on it, but I know that I like the movie. I'm happy with it. I just think it's got problems. I'm very excited to see where this goes. I think based on a sense of happiness that the movie is good and also a general bias that I'll admit, I reckon I'll give the movie a solid 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Superman 2025. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed watching my babbly video. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a bit, I've been busy. But yeah, Superman is a movie, and it does exist, and you can watch it. Anyway, bye!